At the warehouse, Mitch and Burrow prevent Noah and Sienna from escaping. He begins grilling his wife about when she first picked up her latest young lover. He's sure to tell Noah that he hasn't been the first boy she's gone after. Mitch refuses to listen to any of Sienna's excuses when she is the cheater. He'd like to kill her right now and claim it as a crime of passion. She shoots back that wouldn't fly when his insanity is hardly temporary. As the threats continue, Mitch reminds them that he is the one with the weapon. The thing that really enrages him is that they did all of this right in front of him, as though he would never have noticed. Sienna argues their marriage has been over for a long time. Her husband refuses to accept that. When she tries to claim none of it was planned, he counters that they've planned all of their secret meetings for months. Noah and Sienna try to bargain, but this only infuriates Mitch more. They try their luck with Burrow, who also turns them down. Mitch orders the detective to point his gun at Sienna. Whipping out a baggie of fentanyl, he orders Noah to take it, or he'll have her shot. Sienna tries again to persuade her husband that their marriage was already over and he didn't care. He insists he cares. If she'd come to him, he would have agreed to therapy, energy drinks, yoga, and even to read self-help books. Instead, she betrayed him. If she had any clue of who he really is, she never would have done that. Once again, Mitch orders Noah to take the drugs. Sienna begs him not to. They could be laced with poison. Mitch threatens again. No sooner has Noah picked up the baggie, Burrow turns his gun on Mitch and announces he's arresting him for possession with intent to sell. He calls in Annie, but when she arrives, she turns her gun on Burrow, forcing him to drop his weapon. Mitch explains he got to her first because he knew Burrow would be too stupid to accept his deal. Noah leaps at her, knocking the gun from her hands, and runs out the door with Sienna, leaving Burrow to wrestle with Mitch. Nick looks out the window of his hotel room in LA. Victor asks him for more details about the life that Matt Clark has made in the city. His son is sure that Matt is mixed up in dealing fentanyl. According to Michael, his nightclub business is highly successful. Victor wonders why he would choose such a high-profile career given all he has to lose. That gives them some leverage. Victor and Nick explain to Sharon that they have Kane's AI and can easily take over Bakal's empire if they want to. He calls the tech team and orders them to dig into the shadow room and prepare the AI. Nick and Sharon admit their doubts that Matt is rational enough to be threatened into cooperating. Nick wishes Matt were there so he could make sure to kill him for real. He and Sharon tell Victor that Matt hinted that Sienna could have hooked Noah on drugs. Sharon suspects this to be another way of gaslighting them and extending the torture. When the mustache receives confirmation that his team has hacked into the shadow room, he says that all he has to do is press the button. Sharon remains skeptical that this will be enough. Noah and Sienna race into the shadow room so she can grab a stack of cash and some paperwork. They run out the back door moments before Matt storms in, screaming they can't hide from him. He hears her tires squeal and stalks outside. Noah and Sienna speed down the road. She plans on getting them to the desert. Noah is overcome with adrenaline as vague flashbacks to his crash hit him. They don't get far before they notice that Mitch is on their trail. In his car, Mitch sees a call come in from Victor but ignores it. The Newman doesn't appreciate being ignored, so he sends a screenshot of the AI in the shadow room system. That's enough to get Bacall to answer. Victor threatens to take his company if he doesn't hand Noah over. Mitch is sure this is a trick and declares it's not going to happen. Meanwhile, Noah uses the phone in Sienna's car to call his dad. He tells him he was right about Mitch all along. When he informs his dad that Mitch is on their tail, Nick urges him to pull over somewhere public and populated, and they will bring the cops. Noah has Sienna pull over beside a park. Victor calls Mitch back and says they don't need him anymore. But he's still going to take all of his assets. Hanging up, he calls his tech team and orders them to execute the plan before pumping his arms in victory. Back at the park, Noah and Sienna hunch down in the car as Mitch speeds past her car. Assuming he's gone, they embrace as Mitch drives into the night, vowing this isn't over.